Let's move on with the politics. The new tact by Prime Minister Raila Odinga in his approach to the Kalenjin in the Rift Valley has drawn immediate and fiery response from URP Presidential aspirant William Ruto, TNA Presidential aspirant Uhuru Kenyatta, and Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka. In what might be the strongest indication yet that the International Criminal Court will play a critical role in the 2013 presidential election, Ruto, Uhuru and Kalonzo have moved to quickly tell the Rift Valley not to be swayed by Raila's offer to bring back the ICC cases to Kenya. ATN's Noah Otieno has more.
Prime Minister Raila Odinga's offer to the Kalenjin Rift Valley that he would fight to have Ruto and Uhuru's cases at the ICC brought back home has turned out to have been a hot carrot indeed, and Raila's opponents have moved with speed to counter sharply and bluntly.
Kenya tuko sasa na mahakama ya kutosha, tunataka hii kesi itolewe Hague iletwe Kenya. Vile tulikuwa tunataka.
It is in writing that he doesn't want those cases referred to Kenya. He doesn't want them deferred. And yet he goes and cheats some old men that he has any intention whatsoever to have those cases referred to Kenya for adjudication.
I know others have attempted to comment on this issue, but I believe half-heartedly, because had it not been for letters that were written to the UN Security Council, the situation would be different right now.
This is what Raila said on Monday in Eldoret to a group of elders from the Kalenjin community.
Na mimi naweza kutoa ahadi kwao, kama rais tutajaribu kuleta kesi hiyo kutoka Kegi ije hapa Kenya, itakiwe hapa Kenya, ili tupate njia ya kupatanisha nchi yetu.
But his political opponents have seen this as a trick to win back the Kalenjin support after the fallout between him and Uhuru and Ruto's support bases.
So you should not hoodwink Kenyans that when I form government next year, which all depends whether the Kenyan people will give him the chance, I'm going to ask for a local tribunal. When you had the opportunity, you squandered it.
But what we saw is a kind of a threat or wanting to demoralize our core support base. And therefore we are telling our core support base, do not be demoralized. The two gentlemen who are asking for leadership of this country are very aware of the ICC process, have already been to the ICC, are prepared for it.
In a statement to newsrooms, Uhuru Kenyatta's communications officer says no one can believe Raila's promise to bring the ICC post-election violence cases back home. In almost exact words as those uttered by the Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka and Eldoret North MP William Ruto, the statement goes ahead to say that when the government petitioned the United Nations Security Council to have the cases deferred back to Kenya, the ODM party disowned the move, saying they were not part of the decision. But the Raila for Presidency Secretariat has reacted sharply to the latest assertions by Ruto and Uhuru. They have said that Ruto was part of the voices that rejected calls to pass a local tribunal bill to allow the cases to be tried here in Kenya. The statement from the head of the Raila Secretariat says that Ruto believed at that time in early 2009 that the trials would not start at the ICC until the year 2090.
Lakini sio kusema kwamba sasa kama tumechaguliwa rais na makamu rais, sasa mambo ya Hague imekwisha. Hapana, haitakwisha.
When he met me a few weeks ago, I was good to be his running mate. When I turned down his request, I am neither good to be president or running mate. What kind of logic is that if it is not the politics of political expediency and deceit?
It is expected that the ICC cases hanging over Ruto and Uhuru, alongside two other Kenyans, will have a big influence not just on the presidential campaigns and the outcome of the election, but also long after the next president is sworn into State House. Noah Otieno, KTN Prime.